Welcome back to Evelyn the Advocate. I'm Dr. Evelyn Hemphill, and this channel exists because your story and mine deserves to be heard. Let's get right into it. Before I tell you about the abuse that I survived, I need to tell you about the women who made me strong enough to survive it. My mother, Maggie Jane Cunningham, was 17 when she had me. She never married. She never had a traditional 9-to-5 job, but she made sure that her children were taken care of with every resource available, and she never complained. She taught me independence before I had a word for it. I rode the purple bike that my dad gave me on errands as a small child. My bike had sparkly tassels and a banana seat. I steered with one hand and holding an ice cream cone with the other, sneaking licks all the way home. She knew. She never said a word. When a man who was housing us dangled my infant sibling in the air by one arm like a stuffed animal, my mother picked up a butcher's knife. She was a millimeter from his heart. God made the difference. The charges were dismissed, and I understood for the first time God's favor is real, and it runs in my family. Ola Mae Cunningham, Grandma OC, my mother's mother, worked as a housekeeper and a school custodian to support multiple generations at the old White House, which was crowded and imperfect and full of love. On Sundays after church, she would be in the kitchen in her bra and half slip, stirring pinto beans in a big metal pot, humming hymns. You could smell those beans all the way down the street. Granny Mabel Knox, my father's mother, gave us a taste of what stability could look like. An LPN who made sure I went to school every day, and she made sure that I was dropped off in the front entrance like a princess. Granny is 95 years old as I write this, still living, and glory to God. What they gave me. These three women never gave me a lesson about strength. They showed it every day through how they lived. None of them were spared from hardship, but all of them kept going, protected the people in their care, and found ways to keep a family together when every outside force was trying to tear it apart. I am the oldest daughter of a woman who walked into a courthouse and survived. That legacy runs in my blood. The women who raised me gave me more than I realized. The strength that gets you through abuse does not appear from nowhere. It is deposited in you by people who loved you before the world got complicated. Name those deposits. They are real. Stability is a gift, and its absence is not your fault. If you grew up in chaos, that was not a reflection of your worth. The decisions you made as a child were shaped by what you were shown, not just who you are. God's favor is generational. It showed up in my mother in a courthouse. It showed up for me in courtrooms and hospital rooms. Whatever your faith tradition is, lean into it. It is infrastructure, not weakness. The women who came before me fought battles I never saw. I carry their strength whether I know it or not. In the next episode, we will talk about one tragic summer that changed me forever and the living situation that followed, which taught me something. No child should have to learn about speaking up when it costs you everything.